The 2025 Formula One season was an incredible season. The battle for the World Championship came down to three drivers: Lando Norris for the McLaren, Oscar Piastri for the McLaren, and then Max Verstappen for the McLaren. So in this video, I'm going to elaborate on how Lando Norris won the 2025 Formula One Drivers' World Championship. Now let's start with the Australian Grand Prix. So the Australian Grand Prix was the first race of the season. So in this Grand Prix, it was a rainy session for the Grand Prix, and even before the start of the race, there was a crash on the formation laps. So the Grand Prix started, and in the early laps of the Grand Prix, there was two safety cars. So that kind of disrupted the flow of the race a little bit. And in the early laps, Max Verstappen made a place on Oscar Piastri into second position. Lando Norris kept the lead of the race from pole position. And a few laps after, Max Verstappen made a mistake, and then Oscar Piastri ended up passing him to take second place. Now, while Oscar Piastri was behind Lando Norris, he made a mistake the first time, and then he made another mistake the second time. The second mistake he made while he was following Lando cost him a few places, and that basically took him out of contention for the race win. And then there was a third safety car towards the end of the race, with a heavy crash. And in the closing laps, Max Verstappen was able to close in on Lando Norris and, have a battle between the two. And if there was a few more laps, it could have been a chance where Max would have been able to pass Lando, but it wasn't to be. And the first race of the season, the conclusion was Lando Norris won the Grand Prix from Max Verstappen. So that was the first race of the season, and Oscar Piastri finished in ninth position. So Lando took the 25 points, and then Max took the 18 points. So then we move on to the second race of the season.